to have a big round.
Raging though, he's going to start to get pressured. That P250 starts delivering actually, and he comes away with 3. And suddenly the CT side defense that could have come around and worked with a lot of info has fallen apart. Burt from Sky using a nasty little one-way smoke to make it work. 2-on-3 now, still very well within the realms of possibility for the CTs. Burt from Sky peeks out, that's one. Goose player eliminated, but just can't deal with the ramp player. Rawls flashed out of his mind, and he will fall as well.
It's a minor thing, but it can matter. Ooh, great shot initially, though. TMB will be compensating
Goes
for
pretty big here, and he's got a little one-way smoke set up for himself as well. They're not quite anticipating it. Jo falls, and now Defizer should be able to move in. Borup is a one-man that hasn't been checked yet, but Klax will quickly be putting him in the grave. Now,
very careful about which angle he's zoned in on. Flashbang will reveal his position of contact, and he's got an immediate headshot to follow it up. Now, keeping an eye out on the back of car, it's Klax and Defizer.
Those AWPs are put out of commission, and that's exactly what's starting to happen. Raijin has caught TMB, and now in a 4v5, the CT should be starting to scramble. There's a whole lot of space they've managed to get. They can sort of throw a little fake towards A, and they can still have the bomb go towards B, but HiGHLiGHTS has kept it close.
Through the smoke, they move past. Burt from Sky, yet to frag, and yet to really take contest. He's waiting for the flashbang, and now that it's there, Burt from Sky will demolish them all one by one. Great timing, great patience, and Defizer's about to jump into the arms of death. Rawls to be the embrace that delivers. I mean, look, that might not be the case ever when you're playing on the double off, and now the fast B set up, and it's a fast B demolish. You'd think that. Borup, however, able to get Defizer's managed to move past it. It's smoked off as well. They're pushing through the smoke. Bad from
my God.
One, but X5 and Defizer both
About as chaotic as it gets.
Anything else.
Oh my God, what is going on? HiGHLiGHTS gets a little... Man, that is a little bit of control over long, and the CTs are trying to challenge it. Great flashbang for Rawls to push through. Switches over to the AK after collecting 2. And he can do a little bit more, but X5 has his number. Starting to dial in a second one as well as TMB falls apart. Burt from Sky moving in, and that Molotov coaxes X5 out of position.
And P9 on the other side that he's about to make some 4 friends with, and with a knife out. He's just messing with the wrong company. That
he's comfortable with, has absolutely no idea that somebody has his number. There it is, headshot from X5, and that is just individual brilliance.
The CD side, and that has been the case consistently. HiGHLiGHTS now 3 and 7. He's, I don't even know if any of those 3 kills are op kills at all, actually.
I had crouch unbounded, so.
Rawls, however, about to go jumping into a duel. He's not ready for X5. That's all the way in position regardless. TMB once again playing from behind, has not found too much, and right now he's finding a T-sign player who's gone by completely under.
Oh man, it's got to be brutal if you're in the shoes of the CTs, because Burt from Sky has been caught. His wings have been clipped. Now Borup and HiGHLiGHTS, at least HiGHLiGHTS can hold on to that AWP. It's going to be very important about clearing these angles, but now they've got a 1-2 setup. One on short, one up close. There it is, TMB with the first shot, and he doesn't want to press the issue any further.
Fair about being pushed in from behind, right? As I say that, Rawls will turn around, but Defizer's kill will refocus Rawls.
So that even allows them to get that kill because they don't have full focus over towards A, but now TMB has managed to carve out an opportunity, a chance for Copenhagen Flames to get 3. HiGHLiGHTS with a shot through the skull of Defizer. They want to push right through. Molly, smoke, flash coming in. X5 only good for the 1, and Borup eventually gets the final member as well. These timings, right? So many teams can get away with mistakes because the enemy won't exploit them. Nice little shot from TMB, and he's playing it very visible if he's doing it correctly. Now backing off into short. Rawls realizes that they've got the advantage. No reason to...
Oh, well, he's been pretty damn good.
Jo has crept past the smoke. I don't think they're going to expect him that early, but it doesn't matter because Borup has found the first. Fair bit of spacing here. Oh. Sure how HiGHLiGHTS.
TMB keeps an eye out for anyone who's trying to use the one-way smoke to the advantage. It's a close range where Defizers come through, and the M4 is late to try and refrag.
Not a whole lot of HP in Borup. Now they move in with an AK, an AWP. Nice shot to open things up, but Jo responds right back. The Rawls coming in from long makes it a little bit harder, and now Jo's caught on an island trying to find 2 different duels, tapping away, but he will be caught by HiGHLiGHTS.
Be all about TMB, but he's missed out his first shot, and Jail so good with the Tech 9. It's Borup to come to and try, not expecting a second player on window, but and his Deagle.
Insane.
Will HiGHLiGHTS, hoping he won't be suffering the same fate, but that just can't be avoided. High up on 3 of the players, but TMB and Borup are just going to be rocked down, even Rawls.
Oh, look at this. Double push into LT. My god, that is destruction all around.
Yeah.
What's the point of buying the up? What's the point of buying the rifles? Who needs them, right?
That's one way to get to the 6th round. Copenhagen Flames, like you mentioned, they were making that nice little comeback over. And I thought, well, you know what? If you're looking to set up for a CT smoke, the problem is going to be that you have 4 players looking to contest. What? You just get them all with headshots, Borup and Rolls. What a performance.
Oh, rough. K23 on about a month ago when they had XE Power on the roster. Oh, you don't want to be in Rawls' shoes right now.
That's what they're thinking, but with flashbangs, they're going in and TMB around the corner. Great Mac 10 spray, and it's the corner where Defizer is found as well. Trying to use a...
Two coming through from door, one getting lined up for that window push. They don't have a whole lot of utility, but they've gotten the first frag. Now, HiGHLiGHTS, he's going to have to go big here if he wants to defend the T side. TMB gets 2, and HiGHLiGHTS gets...
And this is going to be an A split. That's what they're looking to intercept. Klax and X5 start off nicely. Some team damage in there, and a trade comes out onto the bomb side itself.
Oh, this is a little too late from the Copenhagen Flame squad. They're going to have to be a little desperate with just getting this bomb down, but luckily for them, they've been able to get out of this, actually, because if they lose even 1 player in this process, yep, it's already the call being made. If you're in, if you're in X5 shoes, you got to back off, right? Right?
I mean, it might be. That's at least what it looks like here. HiGHLiGHTS with this bomb wants to go for the quick peek. Oh! The head's been taken right off. The guillotine has struck, and Rawls is about to be receiving the same fate. A bomb side's taken over, then you've got to worry about Borup. They're trying to isolate out this duel, making Roy's Borup either side being covered off. He's got the first and second. Surely, right around the corner, is going to come back and refrag. But the problem is, with him through with the lurk position, Molotov's here as well. HiGHLiGHTS forced out. Klax will find it, but the time's already gone. CT's side, you've got to be getting the hell out of doors. They're just trying to deal damage, but even that's not possible. When you've got the car to duck in behind, Rage and even circling around the corner will find
very dangerous territory. I think my expectations for K23 was that if they would win, it would have to be 2-1. Nuke would sort of be a foregone.
Good about, but the peaks initially would have come through from Ragin as Rawls around the corner will end up falling. Repeat back over. Ragin is going to regain. Massive kill. 20 seconds on the clock, and now Raijin's actually not got himself any flashes, any utility, and a flashbang to force him off. Let's fire out the shot as well. They're trying to chase him down in time, and Bird from Sky will somehow land the headshot. That is Copenhagen Flames looking to recover, but they still have to move past the arm. Brigadi will just take it down, looks for the second shot as well, but there's no longer any time. JO's done what he needed, at least that's what you'd think, but Borup nearby. Flashbang down mid, you are worried about the short presence, and rightly so.
Oh, good kill to collect from X5, but that was the bare minimum. He could have done a little bit more to make it easier, but Raijin will be starting to clean up after him. For the one and done spots, and not a whole lot he could have done. Borup in the meantime, supposed to be on rotation, stoppage duty, nearly gets the second as well. But enough time has been...
Trying to play around it, smoked off himself, flashbang up ahead, and a first kill from Rawls. Good damage on the second as well. Repeat back down over, right through the wall. Rawls isn't done, and he's done with a round. Klax.
Look, I think they want to push through.
Whatever time that is a big, not expecting the second, but Bird from Sky just in time, and that's a straight Molotov. Oh.
Lots of responsibility here. Oh man, Raijin had a little bit of a window to start pushing in, but he's been denied by the Molotov. Bomb's already halfway ticked down. 4 on 3. HP's not great on the T's. But the K23 can still pull through. HiGHLiGHTS praying through the smoke. Gets the player in door. Catches Raijin as well. X5 gets a kill. Is able to get both. But Rawls having been tucked into the tunnel. This will be the second time that he denied K23 from getting away with anything. And despite the kills, despite the madness from K23.
Obviously, K23 will be starting off on the CT side initially, courtesy of it being their opponent's map pick. And Jail's already blessed the CT side with the T side. Copenhagen Flames will not be Too happy about that, but from Sky's demise makes this a 5-on-3 retake with a kit and a flashbang. The question is, can Borup hold on? Not at all. X5's found the timing. Of course he has. And already tapping out the bomb as well to start things off. For its Regali to come back and reinsure the fact that there is no one him off completely. Raging still unable to get himself onto the bomb defuse, and Rolls is fighting back. Raging on defuse has got the kit but won't even need it. Defies his skill, secures
and this of course leaves a hole in their defenses over towards outside.
Gosh, that's such a big angle neglected.
Yeah, and they pretty much have a vice grip on this bomb site, except with Borup actually dropping the ball here for a second. Right. Yeah, but the problem is there's a player coming in from behind. TMB is going to be such a menace, and with Rawls already getting a kill, I don't think they realize that they're not the ones going for the retake. Copenhagen Flames should be the hunters. How are they on the bomb? What? With 4 players?
Massively neglected. The problem
they realize that they've been neglecting outside, giving a bit too much information and space to Copenhagen Flames, and that's a bit rough around the edges for Jayo, because Borup, they even need to deal with the player in heaven.
Flax needs to find these. Good for the first. Looks to re-swing back out over. They're not checking him. He wants to switch out weapons. Goes into USB. That'll be his best friend. And with these players so low, X5's got himself a cake to eat.
Exactly what's going on. Raijin gets the headshot through the box, and that is clean stuff. Now, keep in mind, and that's what they're doing once again. TMB sort of passing the responsibility of being a menace on A. Borup with a kill on Defizer. X5 responds on Rawls, and TMB now tries to join the battle chaotically, and Borup will be taken down by X5 as well. That is incredible. All that, but he's still above and beyond carrying the team.
But if he inches forward even a little bit, TMB could end up being caught out. This is a great 1-2 play, but Borup and Bird from Sky are the 3 and 4.
There's a chance for K23 to go for the retake, but the Flames have been able to salvage a bad situation. It could turn worse, though. Regali's now fallen. Looking for Borup now. They don't really have too much information on the player other than Borup, because Borup has given away his information using the utility, but Bird from Sky, he's going to have to stick true to his namesake. I don't even think he can do anything about it. Bomb already defused, and yeah, he's out of commission. K23, get away with a save. Can't really count Copenhagen Flames out of this just yet, if you recall how it started on Dust 2.
That's a great kill, keeping an eye out for it, and that 1 kill from TMB is going to end up leading to 2 overall in the round because of how crucially important that position is.
Yeah, you can see that aggressions continue to spew forth because they need to try to get the numbers back again. And X5, in his attempts to try to recuperate the losses, he's going to give up 1 more. Clax and Jayo now trying to find an out, but that's simply not going to happen. Burt from Sky's waiting there.
We want to get aggressive somewhere over towards ramp sometime soon. Regali's up, we'll find Jayo, and with Jayo gone, fly out over, push forward, flashbang's not going to matter. TMB is punching through steel. Sky making a lot of noise. He's trying to keep these guys distracted. If X5 can turn around and find this track, that'd be big, but X5's how's he not... Okay. Maybe just trying to support Raging. Raging's all alone. 1v3 gets himself the pass. Around the corner he goes, but Bird from Sky at the end will find him. That's it. Also outside, trying to come through with a bit of a lurk as well. But it's Bird from Sky who's initially been caught off. He's trying to go for the space too many times, and X5's got a great timing. Quick trade from Raging as well comes through as he swings down, but the vent is completely open. Rolls is completely opened up.
Make sure that the CTs are tunnel visioned in while the crux of the action happens over towards B.
Great positioning from Raging, just making sure that Bird from Sky will be eliminated early, and then immediately after going right back over to the ramp position. Smoke down on the ball shot that Dave himself through. Borup caught out and brought down. Rawls and Regali have got to try and make this retake happen. Regali still out of the action, hadn't repositioned yet, and now that he's finally here, it'll be already CT's moving past him. A shot to the head will deliver. You never really know. Rahals already having Bird from Sky moving by the side. Jayo caught off now, and Bird from Sky is going to get a second. Borup on his way to the bomb site will pick up a head while he's at it. Treats it like it's
reminisce about the past while eating groceries. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Got a granola bar. So like it's just food that I can eat there straight out the bag. So.
Copenhagen Flames AK Defies is not too happy about it, but X5 is still just waiting very patiently. Rawls' kill will, at the very least, start to accelerate the schedule a bit more back towards outside. X5 is still not budging.
But too much time getting control. Keep in mind, Regali's got the bomb. So by the time he becomes relevant, he's gonna be too far. Yeah, there it is. The kill from the CTs. HiGHLiGHTS knowing there's one around the smoke. 6 seconds remaining, and they've already checked themselves out. Burr from Sky, he got so unlucky there on the positionings. Very early pushes into secret. So I think K23 have started to get conditioned to this.
This is where Copenhagen Flames are trying to speed things up a bit more. HiGHLiGHTS is sparing up with the rest of his ramp players after having come in from behind. It's raging to keep things a little bit more even, or rather advantage for K23.
And that advantage is going to be doubled up with Burr from Sky falling. HiGHLiGHTS being so low. He's managed to get a kill, but what are you even going to do against 3? Trying to play the angles, trying to make only his head visible, but he's already given up. He knows there's not a chance in hell that he gets them off the defuse, and icing on the cake for HiGHLiGHTS.
Oh, that smoke's terrible. Defizer's not able to get the source of it, so the Molotov still burning him alive. TMB gets the kill as a result of that. JO somehow finding a second, but it's TMB to get the kill on the Clax, which is ends up surprising me. Expecting the double hut setup, but it's X5's return, which will give them back that advantage. 11 really going back towards ramp. Burr from Sky will be able to come through with the backstab. The bomb perhaps, but Defizer winning out the duel will change it all completely. Between 3 players is going to make it life hell for TMB and HiGHLiGHTS. They're being fought down. TMB and HiGHLiGHTS come through with a few quick strikes, but the CTs are able to get onto the bomb in time. No kit ready. Flashbang forward. Borup is going to have to try and cover this one off. The tap out again, and the time is ticking down. Double kill is there, and the time barely with it. We killed our TMB early on K23.
Borup, I don't think he's going to expect this. Yeah, he peeks into the top of Redcon and is surprised by the angle from Defizer. Now, HiGHLiGHTS needs to go big, and he does, along with HiGHLiGHTS, who gets 2 of his own. And suddenly, with favor. It's not like they're entirely out of the realm of reach, but it is going to be the round for him. Yeah, winning the pistol round was of the essence, honestly, and you can already see it starting to translate a little bit.
It's good to see HiGHLiGHTS getting more involved, especially because he had a terrible first half. He's up to 10 and 12 now, and that's after finding
heavier outside presence, using mollies, using smokes just to get past that. But defensive utility comes out as well. X5, though, he's a little too quick. Burr from Sky going through the flames just to find him, just to make sure that advantage. Big burden coming your way.
Has to find those frags, but unable to Defizer it. Doesn't even need the trade. Instead, Burr from Sky is being set up for glory. They're both going to be completely unaware about his position. This door's blown open. Burr from Sky comes up with a big double.
He's going to be joining them very soon, but first the 2 prongs are going to proceed. Player on fake vent taken down, and Borup gets one, or rather HiGHLiGHTS gets one as well. TMB, he was dominating over from lobby, and I think he's concerned, but he's only using utility to keep them here. No.
Bomb is not here yet either, so it's not even like you could have tried to take advantage of sort of a timing, get a quick kill on the CT side. Now again, kill from Raging is nice, looking so much like Dust2, and HiGHLiGHTS, well, he's about to get a freebie, but no, X5 overwhelms. It's HiGHLiGHTS to miss another shot as well.
In that attempt, he's also giving away his own position. There it is, great use of utility. Pops out of the door, and now HiGHLiGHTS doesn't have any attention on it. Defizer tucked into the cubby, goes for the spray transfer, nearly connects it, but HiGHLiGHTS is too quick on the trigger. Does he have the time, though?
This is where it all comes down to HiGHLiGHTS' initial shot, and whether the trade is there. Rolls will do so, but still, the T side keeps realizing X5 will be peeking back over, but Borup not revealing his position yet. TMB will find jail, and now as they start moving forward, this is just a double opening of the doors. Clax will get 1, Clax will get 2, not spotted out till it's too late, and Burr from Sky needs to get into the defuse position. It's not finding it. He barely misses out on the immediately dropped off by the combination of fire all around. Borup's unable to find a frag. JO so bossing through, and Burr from Sky.
Hard to see that momentum being built up. You could very easily see that become a Dust2 affair once again. Copenhagen power against Copenhagen Flames. The Flames actually beat them 16-3 on this map. You can really see his presence, but there it is. I think he's heard you, T-Tom.
In his hand, ready to deploy, and TMB's getting aggressive in the meanwhile. This is just such a strange decision when you consider everything. X5 even finding Burr from Sky overhead. This is just panic stations all over this nation. Borup will at the very least be able to find a couple of opportunities, capitalizes on none of them whatsoever. Copenhagen Flames had this round in their hand, and they decided that they'd rather open up their fingers.
Oh, the nade catches one and does a bit of damage to X5 as well. The Molotov is so good, it's burning him up. And now it's super fair. It starts from a 2v4. Walls just needs to find the head of Klax, just not quite in the cone of vision. Regali now tasked with a 1v2, but it's simply not enough. I could go big, but this is where the crunch starts to come in. TMB outside, Klax gets the kill onto Bird from Sky, and although TMB is becoming a bit of a menace, he's starting to be tagged up. I think that might have just bought enough time for this 8 crunch to come in from the CCs.
He's swinging back out over. TMB's gone and found himself just another. Regali as well through the smoke is good for the single. And Klax has been a consistent savior all throughout, but a 1-on-3 seems too much to ask even for him, especially with TMB hot on his heels.
It's not going to be too significant. Regali scoped in an angle that he's super comfortable with. TMB in the meantime wins a duel of his own, and now they want to rush him down. There it is. Goes for a second repeat, and he's somehow not caught out. And as they emerge from the double doors, Burt from Sky will fall, but he's the only casualty. As Regali's able to clean it up with a 5-7. Incredible work by the... Oh man, that is rough. That is rough. What is going on?
Trying to go for the same early A-side hit that did give them their second round rather on the street side, but another kill on outside.
There, I think there might have been... Oh, thought there could have been an audio cue, but visibility is just as good.
I mean, but no chance whatsoever. Adrian will end up giving up the round that TMB takes that lead.
Great stuff here from TMB.
Advantage if they just open the door, but TMB will be playing from behind
Oh.
it. They're expecting it. Defizer gets a team kill, and he'll be regretting that all day long.
Work off of. They're down to Galil's, couple AKs, and the fast ramp push starts to come in. Regali goes for the repeat, and he might be good for even more. He gets the third. Finally shot in the back by Defizer, but he's already done. Klax, final member remaining, and Nade's gonna chase him down. No damage, yes, but even with the bomb, what are you even gonna do? TMB is waiting for you with open arms. And there it is, final kill being collected. Copenhagen Flames, once again, even with a bad half.